I don't believe that symmetry is necessary for pizza, but it certainly does make it more visually interesting. Hello everyone, and welcome to Sunday. This morning I actually got up probably 60 to 90 minutes before Mallory, and I just started taking care of a bunch of things. I cleaned the kitchen up a little bit, took care of the dishwasher, and then one of the things I did is I started breakfast. We had a big old pack of bacon that we had just picked up from Costco, and it takes a while to cook 2 trays of bacon in the oven. But I did it, so now we have a big old bag of bacon. I also cooked eggs, and I waited until I had like everything just about ready, and then I woke her up. It was a really fun surprise for her to have breakfast burritos ready. However, now we have all this bacon, and we'll use it, but one of the ways we use it is on pizza. So tonight I'm making another pizza and continuing to try to use up some of the stuff. This is still the fresh cut pepperoni that we got. This is spinach, which still somehow clings to life. I feel like it should be bad by now. It's not. We must have just bought it when it was really fresh. Artichoke hearts, and of course the bacon bits. That's one strip of bacon on there. Adds a lot of really good flavor. In 10 minutes we'll be able to eat. When we eat, Mal, we should start the film if we're going to watch a film. It is your choice. It is your week. I know we had 2 weeks off because of the Super Bowl and then Bowser's Fury stream. But if you want to watch a movie tonight, we can, but you are the one that's supposed to pick it.
Okay, I gotta look at my list.
Okay. That's a good looking pizza. Came out really good. It was Mal's turn to pick the movie. And because it recently came to Amazon Prime, we are going to be watching... I zoom in here. No, not Fishing Naked. Sonic the Hedgehog movie. This came out last year. In fact, I believe it was like one of the final in-theater films. Mm-hmm. And we have not seen it, so today we're going to see it. It's got something each of us loves, because I have always loved Jim Carrey, and you grew up with Sonic the Hedgehog. I mean, you also love Jim Carrey, so I'm excited to see what we think. Do you need to sit on a lap? He needs to sit on a lap. Did you like Sonic? He said, I just took a bath on your lap for basically the whole film. I'm very covered in saliva. So I gotta tell you, that was more than I was expecting.
Same.
That was. I didn't, I knew that it had at least done semi-well. I hadn't researched the movie, but I knew that when it came out, people weren't talking about it in with the idea that it was a flop. Mm-hmm. But I didn't really know anything else about it. And I got to tell you, having seen it now firsthand, I'm kind of impressed that it was as entertaining and competent as it was, because this sort of video game movies don't always hit that mark. They often, what happens is it's so far removed from the source material, because it's just someone gets the licensing and then they completely change it, and then word of mouth spreads, and all of the video game fans who would want to support the movie are like, they find out, oh, it's garbage. And this is just not that.
Yeah, it was fun.
It was fun. Mm-hmm. Jim Carrey was perfectly cast. I mean, perfectly cast. He does eccentric characters probably better than any other actor, and just so good in this role. Mm-hmm. All of his lines were extremely well written. All of Sonic's lines were extremely well written, and Sonic's voice actor did really good too, because it perfectly encapsulated what my perception of Sonic is, which is kind of like, a bit of like a counterculture brat. Fast talker, I guess. Yeah. It really hit the mark for what I thought the character should be, and it was cute. It was cute the whole way through. there was a lot of nods to various pieces of Sonic history.
Many nods. There was a lot
that were really fun. The end credit sequence was very fun.
Yeah.
Just in general, I think all movies should do something fun with the credits.
Mm-hmm.
I really do. I'm a firm believer in that, and this one was really fun. Also near the end, there was a track that came in. It was Green Hill Zone, and I immediately knew it was John Baptiste because I've heard John Baptiste play Green Hill Zone
Yeah.
on Colbert's show before.
Late show.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I've heard him do that. And, you know, when you're a video game person, like you pick up on that
Even
immediately.
if it's a couple bars, I think that's what we had heard in a clip, and we were like, Sonic.
Yeah. And then now, however long later, we're finally watching the movie and we hear that and I'm like, oh.
Yeah.
That might be why.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was just fun. It's just really fun. It sets it up for a sequel, and I think at this point a sequel's already been announced.
I believe so.
And it was just fun. As far as complaints, I should complain about something. The Jim Carrey's perfectly cast, such a good character. Sonic, great, well written, just fun start to finish. James
Marston. That's the actor. The police.
James Marston. They said John Marston.
Marsden.
This is the nicest thing I could say. He could have been replaced with literally anyone.
He did a great job at his job, but
I'm not convinced of that.
He's
but
not the reason everyone's going to see the film.
I know. It's just, it really felt like both his character and then also his wife's character. Both of them literally could have been replaced with anybody.
Everyone was there to see Jim Carrey and see Sonic.
I know. It's and I get that, but also just maybe it's because anyone in comparison to the eccentricities, the eccentric nature of both Sonic and Dr. Robotnik. Maybe everyone's just gonna seem plain as bread, but that's how it felt to me. Was like all of the scenes with either of them, with the other characters, it just felt so low energy compared to the other characters. I was like, eh. So, yeah, it was fine. It was serviceable. It was just in their roles. It really could have been just swapped out with anybody. Not particularly memorable performances, basically. That's about it.
Yeah.
And like Mal says, I wasn't watching for Tom. I was, I didn't know what I was watching for because we just started watching the movie, but I realized very quickly I was watching for Jim Carrey. Jim Carrey.
Any of his scenes, it was like, ooh, we're back to what he's doing.
Yeah, Jim Carrey, so good in this role. Yeah. Anyway, put me on board the Sonic train, man. This is just a really good way to do a video game movie. It can be done, and it can be done well. And
you need to see Wreck-It Ralph.
Yeah, I haven't seen it.
I know. Maybe we'll watch that in 2 weeks.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. This is just a really good example of a video game movie that's done right, that sticks close enough to the source material that it is good. It's entertaining. It's exciting for people that don't know anything about Sonic, and it's extra exciting for folks that are familiar with Sonic. So yeah, there's a wide appeal here. There's probably some deviation from Sonic lore.
Yeah.
The part at the beginning, I'm pretty sure, is not based on any Sonic games. But it doesn't. It was kind of
in the cartoon. I don't remember the cartoon well enough. I don't remember.
It doesn't matter.
Origin story.
It doesn't matter. They needed a way to start the movie. It's a part of the movie for 1 minute, if that. They were very clearly trying to establish this is why he's real, and then let's get to the other stuff. And it's totally fine. That's fine with me. It was very funny to me because you've got
a cartoon hedgehog who lives with a photorealistic owl. Does that count as a spoiler? It's the very beginning of the movie. I promise. Very, very beginning of the movie. I promise I'm not touching on anything. But yeah, highly recommended. Fun. Kids would love it. I'm an adult and I loved it. And I'm now excited for the second film. Mm-hmm. Neat. Okay. That's it for today. Tomorrow, back to work.
Yeah.
And as always, you can talk about the Sonic the Hedgehog movie, your thoughts on it down in the comments. If you're going to talk about any spoiler stuff, then I guess put spoiler tag. Movie is not really a spoilery movie. I guess there's some elements maybe you would want to spoil. Or just talk about your excitement about the fact that there's a sequel. And maybe things that you would like to see happen in the sequel. That'd be fine too. Otherwise, thanks for watching. And let's meet back tomorrow. Shall we? Now I really want to know, how Detective Pikachu is.
I mean, that could be another one
to
watch.
I wonder if that one is good too. I didn't play the game, so in my brain, Pikachu is not a detective. What is he doing? Why is he a detective? Maybe we'll watch it at some point.